Wow, stories.
Am I the idiot for wanting to play COD on Christmas instead of spending time with my wife and kids? My birthday is on Christmas Day. I have always spent my birthday celebrating Christmas and never doing anything I want. My son is 3 and my daughter is 6 Mo. I spend a lot of time with them and my wife and barely see my friends anymore. This Christmas, I just want to play COD with the boys. They're all going to be playing COD on Christmas, my birthday, and I don't want to miss out. They are never online at the same time. My wife is incredibly angry with me and wants to throw my new Xbox out the window. I'm angry because I just want to play COD with the boys on my birthday. Am I the idiot? Edit. Okay, I'm getting flamed here and I feel like a TA, but I still don't think it's a crazy task. I've never really celebrated my birthday. I was lucky if anyone other than my brother said the words happy birthday to me. My mom was super religious and made us spend every Christmas at church from 8 a.m. 8 p.m. The only acknowledgement I ever got from my family was a cake after dinner and a pack of socks once. I left home the day after my high school graduation, and that's when I met my boys that I mentioned in my post. We've been everywhere together, have literally saved each other's lives, and they are my brothers. They've always made me feel like my birthday was actually my birthday, and not just Christmas. My wife has done this too, but not to the extent that the boys have. Also, we haven't gotten together since before my son was born. We all live in different states and never see each other anymore. Edit 2. Okay, I was not planning on playing all day. I planned on opening presents with the family, then hopping on with the boys around noon. I get what everyone is saying, but I still don't think it's a big ask. Family time is incredibly important, but I happen to think that COD with the boys is too. Edit 3. Thanks for the input, everyone. To clarify a few things, I will not be helping with dinner. I never do, and it's for the best. My wife and I agree. I spend a lot of time with my family. I always wanted to give them the dad I never had. My dad is still around, but was a drunk and has a new family now. I'm very close with my son, and hopefully I'm just as close with my daughter once she's a little older. My wife is convinced that the boys don't like her. We've been together a total of 10.5 years, and she's always said that they feel like she stole me away from them. This is not true, and they have never indicated this. When I do get to play, I don't shirk my responsibilities. I always do what I have to, but mostly just play on the rare occasion that I get the house to myself. What I'm asking for is uninterrupted time with the boys. I haven't even thought of asking for this before. Doesn't seem to matter how long to my wife. She doesn't want me online at all. You're the idiot. It's tough having your birthday on Christmas. However, you have kids. You can play COD with the boys, celebrating your birthday, on the day before or after Christmas, or any other day. But you can't celebrate Christmas with your kids on any other day. See if your friends can reschedule. Not the idiot. As a wife and a mom, I see no reason you cannot do both. Spend Christmas morning with the family and the afternoon playing COD for a couple of hours. As long as it does not consume the whole afternoon/evening, you should be able to celebrate your birthday how you want. Having kids does not negate your right to time for yourself. Having time for yourself is very important as a parent. Am I the idiot for telling my wife I no longer want children? I'm not sure why I'm making this post. I already feel like I'm TA here. Guess I'll start with backstory. I, male 27, married my wife, 25F, a little over 2 years ago. At first, we lived with her parents. I would help out a lot to make up for what was obviously subsidized rent. Then 6 months into marriage, she got accepted into university at a place 3 hours away, so we got our own place. My wife struggles with a lot of mental illness, so her just getting into university is a big accomplishment, and I support her. We would regularly argue about the amount of work she puts into the house. I work 40 hours a week and she would be full-time at university. At first it was whoever had cooked didn't have to clean the kitchen. Then she stopped cleaning the kitchen after I would cook, so I now clean the kitchen, even when she makes herself lunch while I'm at work. Then she stopped cooking dinner entirely, so now I also do all the dinner cooking. We would pick up after ourselves in regards to the living area. She had stopped doing that, so now I come home and pick up after her. I would handle dusting, vacuuming the living area, and she would handle the bathroom. She stopped cleaning the bathroom, and I'm sure you get the idea by now. It all came to a head in an extremely large fight 2 months ago. where I told her things need to change as I am literally doing all the housework and working 40 hours a week to provide for us. She was apologetic and promised me that it was just because of school, and after her finals were over, things would change. She finished her finals last week. All B's. I am very proud of her, but nothing has changed. I'm not even sure what she is doing while I'm at work, but I come home every day to her having not cleaned up after herself in any way and nothing taken care of. So here is where I think I'm TA. She had a pregnancy scare yesterday, after she thought she had missed her period. I knew she wasn't because I was apparently keeping a more accurate track of her period than she was. But she asked me what I would want to name our hypothetical child, and I told her that honestly, I don't want to have a child with her, as I can't trust her to take care of it. She is now saying I'm an idiot, and that I tricked her. Since kids were on the table when we got married, it's cruel to take that away from her. Everyone sucks here. She should be doing more around the house for sure, especially after promising you it would change. But the way you phrased your response to an innocuous question about a baby name is just so out of left field and off base, not the idiot. And I only say this because I can understand where you're coming from. I had an ex who wanted to have a child with me. I would be constantly mothering him because he wouldn't do anything for himself. I also told him I did not want to have a child with him, so I can empathize with that. However, I feel like your wife might need some help. Mental health can have a huge impact on personal and environmental hygiene. I have days where putting the bin out is a massive achievement. But if she is doing this all the time, then she may need to see a GP to get some advice and help.